Welcome back to the
Ep-
Denizen Sucks podcast.
Sucks.
Episode 10. We made it to double digits, ladies and gentlemen, somehow.
That's right. And we're blowing up on the internet. It's just crazy. I'm
Just like that
The
fire
fan
behind.
mail is just it's getting overwhelming, folks. But
Yeah,
we
yeah.
appreciate all your input.
We're going to get back to you as soon as humanly possible.
How are you doing, Pete?
I'm hanging out. 75 degrees here today in Charlotte.
Oh, they have you in that detention center where they're interrogating you?
That's right. So I only have 20 minutes.
Okay, good, good. That's lovely. Broadcasting from the Leprechaun Mansion. Fires, hopefully. It's getting cold out here. I'm doing this podcast out so I can smoke my cigars or cigarillos, as the case may be. But
hmm
it's you gotta want it because it's sub-freezing.
Yeah, it looks pretty cold up there, but that fire is
Can you feel
doing
my
well.
breath?
Oh, yeah.
What did we do last time, Pete?
We did the top 10 British bands of all time, and playing off of that theme this evening,
I
we
think
are
you mean
doing.
because it was such a hit, and again, we got so much fan mail. You
That's
were like,
right.
we need more.
And we're going to continue that trend with the top 10 greatest bands from the Commonwealth pre 1949.
That's right, folks. You gotta know your British history. Pete, you should explain that you're a little Commonwealth boy yourself there a little bit. He's
I'm a dual
he's got
citizen.
dual citizen with the England. And last time, I don't think we explained this last time. We were doing it in honor of the original. We missed the day, but it was the 5th of November,
That's right. Guy Fawkes Day.
Guy Fawkes, which is what
Yes.
now? Because I didn't.
Uh, well, Guy Fawkes tried to blow up Parliament in the, I believe, 1600s. He and his companions were caught.
Was he
And
part of the Commonwealth? Or
uh, yeah, I mean, he was a British guy,
he
but
was British? Okay.
yes, didn't like what the king was doing. He was subsequently hung, drawn, and quartered. And now the Brits celebrate that with Guy Fawkes Day, where they make bonfires.
That was. Oh, so it was like. Why did I think that was like had to do with World War One? I guess I was totally off. When was this again? You said
1600s.
1600s. Yeah. Yeah, that's a cool thing about Britain. They have quite a bit of history. Um,
They sure do,
there's
folks.
quite a bit of it. Okay, so the category then is top 10 British bands from outside of England,
The
the
Commonwealth,
Commonwealth,
pre 1949.
pre 1949. For the
And what
purpose
that,
of this band, what's the
yes.
significance of that little addendum?
The big one is Ireland, ladies and gentlemen, was in the Commonwealth before 1949.
Yeah, the Irish would none too appreciate, I think, this categorization, but sorry, Irish. You know, um,
I've got
yeah,
some
there's
Irish in me.
we've got quite a few on our list to come. So shall we get to it?
Number 10 is
What
actually not an Irish band, and this was one of yours, Dave.
this is
They
basically
are,
the British Empire, in other words, the Commonwealth, right?
yeah, exactly.
That's what we're talking about.
The
Okay.
British Empire, and but not England.
So including Australia, including like South Africa, including
Yes.
Ireland again, pre-1949, and Northern Ireland. Was there even that distinction pre-1949? Probably
There sure was.
there sure was,
But
right?
coming in at number 10 is a South African band, Ladysmith Black Mambazo.
That's right. I love this band.
They
Um,
were the backing band for what? Paul Simon's Graceland.
Graceland. That's right. I don't think that they were they were the vocalists in like Homeless, like whatever Homeless. What an album, first of all. I mean,
Yes.
obviously, but they also, in their own right, have a number of awesome. It's very much in that style. I don't listen to so much a cappella stuff, but it's very, very cool. It's really interesting
I haven't listened
music,
to
and
any of their other stuff. Well, so Graceland, what came out 1986, I want to say, late 80s for sure.
maybe we'll do top albums, and that would certainly be on my list.
That's up there.
Yeah, not a bad song on it, and just such an interesting set. Like
Oh yeah.
Paul Simon just discovering because there's that whole controversy that he kind of
Ripped them
colonized that
off.
album or
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
But I think that's nonsense. I think he added such art to it, but recognized how awesome that style of music and the weird time signatures and
Oh yeah.
really interesting. I mean, Dave Matthews also, who I'm obsessed with, is so invested in that sort of music and South African music. Anyway,
Oh,
Ladysmith Black Mambazo, can't say how much I love them.
God bless. And then we will move on number nine, getting right into Ireland, the Cranberries.
Hang on. I want to linger a little bit. I feel I have to let it linger about Ladysmith. Continue.
You thought that was a good joke, give us a thumbs up, but I don't
Who's number
suspect
nine, Pete?
it's the Cranberries.
There you go.
One of the greats for sure.
Yeah. Uh,
Uh, I'd be lying if I said I knew their whole
yeah,
catalog.
I mean, let's be honest. But that first album is really good.
But yeah,
Or I don't know if it's actually their first. I might be wrong about this. I am not a huge connoisseur of the Cranberries. I think both of us probably, but that album that
it's
they're
called
famous for,
it's called No Need to Argue.
there you go. And
Great
they also
record.
had another. I thought it was called "Everyone Else Is Doing It, So Why Can't We," which is my favorite. It's like one of my favorite album titles.
Yes, that is a great one.
Everyone else is doing it, so why can't we? I think very much that's a bit the spirit of our band, a little bit. Denizen, we're not that bad. Remember that slogan? That was a good slogan
I think it was. Yeah,
with
that
the
was
accent
probably.
on the that. I like that. We're not
Yep.
that bad.
No, we're not. But well, we're not the Cranberries, and that's why
But
they're
yeah,
coming in at
those
number nine.
those vocal harmonies.
Oh yeah, Dolores O'Riordan, R.I.P. She was so good.
The vocal harmonies are really something like I think they're very much why we've discussed vocal harmonies on this podcast very much, but I'm very interested in them and they did such and the female vocal harmonies especially are just so tantalizing and hypnotic in the
Yes,
Cranberries.
check
Uh,
them out at Woodstock 1994. Put on a great
they
performance.
fucking rock too. Yeah, like live, like Zombie. Are you kidding me? That song is like hard.
Oh yeah, it's great stuff.
Um, thanks.
Well,
Thank you for the pre-1949 addendum because they are
yes.
Irish.
Well, as is this next band, and I think you've heard of it, Dave. U2 coming in at number eight.
I like you too. I don't
Love
love
U2.
you too, but yeah, I mean they've got some pretty undeniable tunes. I think the cliche tune. Ah,
Streets Have No Name,
no.
with or
Uh,
without you.
I've climbed highest mountains. I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
That's a good
That
one too.
that I think that's a really truly transcendent, amazing song. Um, but yeah, I mean the hits. I had U2's greatest hits, and I feel like it's kind of all you need for me. I don't know that I don't really know deep cuts. I would never go to a U2 show, and I also got to say, and I think everyone agrees that I like Apple, iPhone, iTunes rape. Boo. Now that said, Apple, you want to make a deal with Denizen, where our next album,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
don't
But
like,
yes,
don't
I,
subscribe.
I did. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did see U2. It was like a big stadium show they did in 2010. But I agree. I had the greatest hits, and
That's good enough.
that's
I
good.
mean,
It's
the
okay.
greatest hits are legitimately Pride is awesome.
Oh yeah, Sunday
Where
Bloody
the
Sunday.
I gotta say, where the streets have no name. That's the it is good too. The Joshua Tree. First of all, the fucking Joshua Tree is just outstanding album.
It is.
Um, on vinyl, I gotta say, it's one of these. I'm gonna be a bit of a vinyl snob here, but it's a different experience. Really shows up somehow well on vinyl, and that starting the album out with that intro to
With the
where the streets have
guitar.
no name. That sort of I think this is Brian Eno, the producer. Really interesting guy. He's really into ambient sounds and
Yes.
like sort of coming in just like he did like an airport album for like airport music. So just like kind of background sound. And that album starts, you can really detect that on that track,
Yes.
that
Yeah,
it
oh
kind
yeah.
of just emerges. I love that ambient emergence from like the primordial soup or something like that. And all of a sudden
Yeah.
here we have Edge's guitar, like, like very cool intro.
It is. I remember it very well. Yeah, Brian Eno is one of the greats for
I'm
sure.
thinking,
But he,
I'm thinking that track, that new track that you're liking from our upcoming album, when we should update also, we should drop in occasionally that we are a month out from going back in the studio
that's right.
for a new series of tunes. And Major Deegan Expressway is I'm thinking of like an intro like that for that. I think it'd be cool. Anyway,
Very cool.
you too.
Yep, they were number eight. Number seven, also an Irish band, more traditional though, the Dubliners.
Yeah, I this
Can't
is
argue with them.
this is one of my. I was pushing for the Dubliners. You got to negotiate in these lists, don't you, folks? Anyway, yeah, I love the Dubliners. I think mostly I think they popularized such great traditional classics.
Whiskey in the jar.
Good times at a pub. Good
Absolutely.
times.
And we could leave it at that. They're fantastic. Traditional Irish music. Um, let's go right into number six. Going to Australia, down south, AC/DC.
Bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam. Yeah, it's a
Yeah. I
long
mean,
dude. I will tell you one thing: is a long way to the top
that song's awesome.
if you want to rock and roll.
Bon
Yeah, no,
Scott
it
was
is.
a legend.
I think we are the living proof of that. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
Yeah. We'll see you in
Um,
40 years, folks.
Shook Me All Night Long. That was like the track bus song, and
Yeah.
just a bunch like it's so cool. Like in our era, it was a lot of hip hop and stuff I wasn't tremendously into, and I didn't feel like you could really do a sing along. And then like Shook Me All Night Long, and just the whole track bus of like you know hormonal teens just explodes in shook. You know. Anyway,
They're great.
that guy, also from the Commonwealth, producer of that album was Mutt Lange.
Mutt.
Awesome. What?
Mutt what was his name?
Mutt Lange. Yeah, you don't know Mutt Lange? Oh
I don't
man.
think so.
He's like a Rick Rubin kind of mythical legendary producer figure.
Nice.
He was the like producer songwriter genius behind like they brought him on for Back in Black, which is partly
Yeah.
why that shot like it's like the album in
Oh,
many
yeah.
ways. Um, and yeah, he married Shania Twain, um, and wrote a lot of the Shania. I've had a Shania revival by the way, but
Wow.
fucking Shania Twain is fucking awesome. But yeah, Mutt Lange was part of like that behind that, and the who's that Irish band? Another Irish band didn't make the list, but the Leave Me Breathless.
Oh, the cores.
The Chorus. Yeah, yeah. He was Mutt Lange did that song. It was supposed to be a Shania song, and that became them. Anyway, Mutt Lange, awesome.
Nice.
AC/DC. Boom.
I saw the
All
cores.
Commonwealth just there.
All Commonwealth, folks. Yeah, I saw the cores open for the Rolling Stones in 1999.
Oh, that's a good show. That's a good show.
Yeah.
Where'd you see him?
At the Spectrum in Philadelphia with my parents.
Damn.
And
That's
they were old then, and that was a long time
nice.
ago.
I gotta say, nice job. A shout out there to Uncle Tony and Aunt
Yep.
Draz.
Yep. God bless. All right, here we go. Number six. No, excuse me. Number five. Hold on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah, five. Planksty.
Yeah,
So
this
good.
is
They're
yeah,
so good.
yeah. See, this is bands, and we're not talking rock bands now. Not rock bands, but Planksty is just this is the yeah. I mean, they're just another traditional. I mean, a lot of people I think probably don't know Planksty, but you should go immediately check them out. And the Black album in particular.
Yes. Well, I will say it was you and your father who got me into them for sure. But I watched their stuff like early
Yeah,
70s on Irish television. So good.
I would say for
Christy Moore.
myself, what I think I took from them is the thought, and I think this shows up at least in tunes that I try to write, and for our band, um, the idea that a good song, you listen to Planks and you're like, I could be listening to this very music in like the fourth century. Like
Yeah.
it's very traditional sounding, you know, it's very old sounding, and you're like, if it's a really good song, you should be able to do it in that style. I think, you know, like a really like Arthur McBride or something like that, you know, like one of
Oh
these
yeah.
great tunes, and that sort of like you should be able to do it. Like you can't do Michael Jackson around a campfire, you know what? Michael Jackson's great, but anyway, that's what I think. But and I think I get that from Plank Steve.
Yeah. Well, Jolly Beggar Reel is a classic. Go listen to it. All right. That actually gets us through. Actually, no, it doesn't. I was going to say all the Irish bands, but there's another big one.
Damn it, we're going to Irish here. Oh, we had AC/DC.
Yes, but number four, the Bee Gees.
Oh,
Yeah, they're awesome. You want to talk about harmonies? I mean, they're about as good as it gets.
they're from the Isle of Man,
Okay, yes, born on the Isle of Man, emigrated to Australia.
Commonwealth, Isle of Man. They have their own language in the Isle of Man. It's like Welsh, but it's like not Welsh, but it's like
It's
something
weird.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a famous motorcycle race too. Very dangerous. But
I
yeah, the Bee
fucking
Gees.
I fucking love the Bee Gees. Awesome Netflix documentary on the Bee Gees. Um,
Nice.
yeah, I mean,
Greatest selling trio of all time, the Bee Gees.
yeah, I mean, we debated if they counted as a band, but I'm allowing it.
I think they are.
And Barry Gibb with like the cool, like all the others, you don't realize how many amazing tunes Barry Gibb wrote for other people too.
Oh yeah.
Like you know, like Dolly, like Islands in the Stream, Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers.
Yes.
That's Barry Gibb. And like Grease,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, he was behind like not all of Grease, but like a
A
lot of
lot
the
of it.
Grease, and like he remade like I did he have a hand in like the Frankie Valley? I know he did. He was with Frankie Valley on Grease, but I think he might have also had a hand in
I
like
don't know.
because Frankie Valley had that awesome turn to like disco feeling, you know, like one night, you know, like the kind of beat, the disco
Yeah.
beat in the back of that. I think that's also like I might be wrong about that, but anyway, Barry Gibb, just unbelievable, and
Yeah.
yeah, the whole
Well,
Staying
he's the
Alive
only
is.
it's a classic.
I recently learned that riff. It's so it is so satisfying to play on guitar.
Yes. Well, he's the only one left. The other two brothers have passed
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's other three brothers actually. Andy Gibb
Uh,
had a solo career, and he was like the youngest
oh,
brother
you're right, actually. That's a
of
great trivia. There were actually four.
four BG brothers. Yeah, and he
Nice.
was like he died tragically early or something. I don't know.
Oh, did he?
Hmm.
R.I.P. Okay, here we go. Our final Irish band of the evening,
Oh boy,
the Great Pogues.
Pogue my
The
hone, man.
Pogues.
Pogue my fucking hone.
Yeah, they're good.
You ever see Crock of Gold?
I have not.
That is an awesome documentary of Shane MacGowan.
Yeah, he went hard.
He went fucking hard as shit. Yeah, I mean, he's an alcoholic. I mean, yeah, basically, you know, poor guy. But
Yeah.
just the artistry of that man is really staggering. I was
Yeah.
personally like, I was very sad when he died.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Again, they're a band that I'd be lying if I said I've done a deep dive on them,
You
but
should watch this documentary. The documentary, I will say, it's called Crock of Gold. I think it's available. I think I watched it on Amazon or something, but definitely worth it. It's a cool, you know, Shane MacGowan is so knowledgeable of Irish history, and he's very sensitive to the sort of, you know, frankly, the British influence in Irish history. He would hate the fact that he's included in the Commonwealth. Sorry, Shane. He really should
sorry,
not be
Shane.
included in the Commonwealth. But yeah, I mean, yeah, he gives. You know, he's got that song about being a paddy. You know, he doesn't want to be like lace curtain kind of shit. You know, like he wants to be real working class IRA style.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, anyway, really interesting. But like, it's a very Crock of Gold has a very interesting reading of Irish history, interpretation of it. So highly
Yeah.
recommended. Yeah,
Okay.
through the crazy talk of Shane MacGowan.
Always looking for a good doc. I will check that out. We've got two left, ladies and gentlemen, and number two from Canada, Neil Young and Crazy Horse.
We just at our last rehearsal, we just were doing some of the new tunes like Time and Place and stuff, and we just bombed into Free World.
Nice.
Yeah, we just started doing it, and it's and I'm and anyway, I was remarking that like he was like 46 when he wrote that. I mean, like he is such a fucking badass. He is like legitimately as punk rock as it gets. Just
Yeah, he's
such a
he's the man.
and he's got such a range of that lower end style that he does, like the Harvest
Well,
Moon, the
yeah, but he's done a
Harvest
lot. I mean,
Harvest
he
album.
he obviously Harvest is incredible, but like he did a rockabilly album in the '80s. I
Yeah.
remember he's done so
Mirror
much
Ball with
different
Pearl
stuff.
Jam, good album.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I listen to Southern Man probably a couple times a month. No question. It's just
I mean, I'm obsessed, as you know, with grunge music, and he is called the Godfather of
yes.
grunge. And then you're like, oh yeah, and he was also in Crosby, Stills and Nash.
Yeah.
He also had that whole thing.
He was also in Buffalo Springfield.
For what it's worth, for what it's worth, he was in Buffalo Springfield.
Boom. So
Um,
yeah, he's a legend. There's no doubt about it.
but
Um,
not number one.
no, number one, ladies and gentlemen,
Who's number one, Pete?
from the
Who could be
wonderful.
better than the great Neil Young and Crazy Horse?
Well, it's a gentleman from the wonderful country of Jamaica, Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Bob Marley. I didn't even think so. Yes, and we'll say it. But I was also thinking we could have also done Jimmy Cliff, who's pretty fucking great, but
He
not
is great.
maybe top 10. Um,
The Wailers are phenomenal.
well, Bob Marley. I mean,
Yeah.
so this was a bit of a controversial pick to some extent. But I pushed for it myself because I was saying pre-record button that I mean, lately I've been listening to Bob Marley a lot, and I just find new songs that I did, like High Tide and Low Tide. It's such a great song.
Oh, I
Um,
don't think I know that one.
yeah, and I'm blanking on the name of another great tune that I just discovered. Anyway, the point is like all and like the classics, of course, like No Woman No Cry are just
Oh yeah.
unbelievable. It's hard not to. I get so emotional when I listen to that song and all the tracks on Legend, but
Oh
then
yeah.
I just keep finding these new songs that are just unbelievable, and I'd never heard like the deep cuts. So you had just
Yeah.
recommended a song I'd not heard of.
Yeah. Well, my band in college played a song by him called Johnny Was. Great tune. And another really cool one is really early Bob Marley. He was, I think, 18 or 19 when he recorded this song. It's called Judge Not, and it's very like not reggae style. And
Hmm.
it's like great use of a horn section. Anyway, check those two out. They're really good.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, it's tough to deny their influence.
Mellow Mood. That's the song that I was trying to think of. What a
Okay.
song! Unbelievable, beautiful, Mellow Mood.
I'll check it
Um,
out.
and I the what's really incredible too is the band and the use of the percussion and the organ. Like they do such great stuff with uh just drum bass and organ, the organ you miss it on, like, again, No Woman No Cry, or
Oh
so many of
yeah.
these tracks on Could You Be Loved, and so many of these songs are so organ driven, and then Peter Tosh, good God, one of
He's a
my
man.
absolute all-time favorite guitar players.
He's so good.
Just transcendent, melodic, follows that melody, thoughtful, really thoughtful soloing, not just, spewing out notes for the sake of ripping, but like just really thoughtful stuff. And
Yeah.
then the last thing I'll say is just, my God, how they are able to craft a happy song, like Three Little Birds. It's hard to write a song in a kind of upbeat without sounding extremely cheesy, but
Yes.
Stir It Up is such a fucking, that song is so fucking sexy. Holy shit.
It's a great tune.
And like the bass, the boom, 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 boom. Anyway, yeah, I just, Bob Marley, I cannot say enough about Bob Marley and the Wailers. Jamaica is in the Commonwealth, folks.
It is. Fun fact, Bob Marley used to live in Wilmington, Delaware. That's my fun fact about
And
Delaware.
he died of cancer of the foot.
Yeah, he had something on his toe and he did not want to get that removed because of his religion, because of
Smoked his
the
ganj.
Rastafarian religion. Yeah. Anyway, they're fantastic. Check out some of their B-sides that we just mentioned.
All right, we did it. We got through. Thank you to Fox Day or whatever,
Guy Fawkes Day.
Guy Fawkes Day. We got through the entirety of the British Empire.
That's it.
That's it. So
That's
there
it,
you go.
folks. Those are the top 10.
We will get some other themes coming soon next time. I,
Yes.
I am, however, sadly, running out of battery.
So am I. I'm at 3%.
Me too. Me too. Oh wow. Yeah, nice. So let's
It's time to go, folks.
let's take let's say goodbye before we get cut off.
All right.
Well, it's been another riveting episode, and we can't wait till next time.
We'll see you next week.
Adios, folks.